My boyfriend used a threesome to tell me he was bisexual, but he didn't actually want me involved. Eli and I had been together for 8 years. We'd had threesomes before, but always with women. Then, Eli suggests bringing in a guy named Marcus. I wasn't thrilled, but I agreed to meet him. One night, things escalate. We're all making out, and I'm into it. But suddenly, Eli pulls away from me and says, "My turn now," and bends over for Marcus. I froze. They were so focused on each other that they didn't even notice I'd left the room. I spent an hour in the shower, listening to them through the walls. When I finally came out, they were fast asleep in my bed. There wasn't even room for me. The next morning, they were hooking up again. Then, they had the audacity to ask me to DoorDash them food because they'd worked up an appetite. I felt blindsided, but when I told my friends, they called me homophobic. I wasn't mad that he liked men. I was mad that he'd kept a massive part of himself secret for years. When I finally confronted him, the truth came out. He'd known he was attracted to men for 3 years. He didn't want to have an uncomfortable conversation, so he decided to just introduce Marcus into our bedroom instead. Then it got worse. He admitted they'd been hooking up behind my back for 3 months. In the middle of our breakup talk, Marcus called. Eli answered the phone and cut me off, and I heard Marcus ask if I was still upset. That was the click. I realized I wasn't dealing with a coming out story. I was dealing with an affair. I told Eli to pack his bags. He didn't even argue. He'd already planned on moving in with Marcus. 8 years is a long time, but I deserve honesty. He got his air fryer and his recliner, and I got my peace back.